What's going on, guys? MikeO back with another PSA reveal video. So these are cards I submitted for grading. It's from a March submission, and I got this done through Mike over at easternctsportscards. You guys should check out his channel. Great channel. He's been doing this pretty much the same amount of time as me. Gotten to know Mike over the years and really enjoy his content. He also has a few Facebook groups, including a PSA bulk submission group where a bunch of us in the community get together and, get the bulk pricing to get stuff done. So I submitted 29 cards. Let's just say I did really, really well. Can't complain one bit about a single card. I didn't send anything old or vintage. This is all newer stuff, so it's things that should come back. Anything below a 9 is a disaster, and honestly, in my opinion, for modern cards, to me, it's like 10 or bust. So get used to seeing some 10s. Let's get through this stuff. 29 cards, and it's a mix of Topps Now political cards, baseball, and football. So we'll go through them right now. So first up, we got the 2016 election cards. Barack Obama leaves the White House for the last time. Gem Mint 10. And I submitted a couple of these. So the second one is also a Gem Mint 10. Third one, Gem Mint 10. And fourth one, Gem Mint 10. So there's 4 right there. The Topps Now cards usually grade out pretty well. You do have to keep an eye on them, sometimes for corners and stuff. But overall, they're usually a pretty good grade. Got another one here. Donald Trump, sworn in to officially become the 45th president of the United States. That's also Gem Mint 10. And this one was actually tough. This is the only one I sent. And obviously did get a 10, but I looked them over pretty good. And I think a lot of them that came back in the order of those specific cards weren't perfect. They had a little bit of corner issue, cut issue, and edge issue. So I only submitted the one. I look pretty closely at any of the modern stuff. If I see the slightest little thing that I don't like, I put it aside. I don't think it's worth submitting. But like I said, Topps Now generally grade out pretty well, and I may have been overcritical of some of them, but obviously I did pretty well. All right, on to baseball. Got a 2017 Topps Heritage short print of Kyle Schwarber, Gem 10. Beautiful looking card. Really like the Topps Heritage cards. Unfortunately, Schwarber's been kind of terrible this year. He hasn't been good, but he's still a popular player. He's a Cubs world champion and, still has a ton of potential. So hopefully he gets things going, but that's a nice card there. Also got a Gem 10 of Dansby Swanson, Rio Ruiz, rookie. Swanson, one of the real good talents in baseball. Some of these rookies like him, Bregman, Benintendi, they've been overshadowed by Aaron Judge, who's been a monster on the field and in this hobby. And then Cody Bellinger, who, has been every bit as good as Aaron Judge. He doesn't have quite as many cards, and he really doesn't have anything in the early 2017 stuff. So I feel like I'm not hearing about him as much, and that's probably just more from the hobby perspective. All right, another baseball from a Dodger who's been a little overshadowed by Cody Bellinger, Corey Seager. This is his 2016 Bowman's Best rookie card, Gem 10. This is from 2016 Bowman's Best Stat Lines insert, hits plus doubles, Chris Bryant, Gem 10. Just figured, Bryant's really popular, obviously, right now with the Cubs. He's, one of the game's greatest young stars. And card looked good, so I figured I'd send it in and got that 10. Here's a cool one. This is just cool for the collection. From a baseball history perspective, Cubs winning the 2016 World Series. Got a Gem 10 on that. This is at a Topps. Every year, Topps Series 1 does... it's just part of the set, but it's also kind of like a little subset World Series highlight, so that's cool. So that's a nice Gem 10 there. Got a Mike Trout leaving the dugout card. It's just a base card, but it's Gem 10. Just kind of when I did 2016 Topps Series 1, just kind of looked at a few of my Trouts. This is the best one, so figured I'd send it in. Never a bad thing. Obviously, Trout is one of the most collectible players in the hobby today. And if you can get a Gem 10 even on a base card, it's always worth it because there's just so many people putting together PSA set registries and stuff. My intention is just to keep this for now, but if I decided to move it, I'd do okay with it. This is awesome. This is definitely for the collection. If you guys have been following the channel, I love the 87 Topps subset insert set out of this year's Topps Series 1 and Series 2. The Mike Trout is outstanding. Got a Gem 10 on that, so that's awesome. Really pleased with that one. These were pretty tough. I think I looked at a few, and you see a lot of sort of corner and edge issues with some of these 87 Topps inserts. Just out of Series 2, I was looking at a Griffey and Swanson that I was thinking of sending in, and I just wasn't comfortable with it. I saw a lot of 9's coming back on these, so pleased to get the 10. And now we move into football, and a lot of these are going to be from the Panini Instant set, but we have a few others to get out of the way. First, we've got a Dak Prescott from 2016 Panini Classics. This is rookie. This is the glossy parallel, Gem 10. Really nice. Got this one out of a break with Mike, one of his group breaks, so asked him to just hold on to it and send it in. So either this or the base, I think it was this one, came in actually in the last submission, but I only had the one card, so just held off to send it with these. So as you guys have seen the theme, Gem 10's, cannot complain at all. This is the 2016 rookie card base, Dak Prescott. Obviously, his stuff was insane last year, him and Elliott. It was kind of the perfect storm of them being Cowboys, which are obviously a very popular franchise, with the Cowboys' on-field success, and, of course, their on-field success. I mean, their stuff was insane, so it'd be interesting to see if stuff continues to hold its price once football season begins this year. But that's a nice Prescott there. All right, and the rest of these are going to be Panini Instant. It's a product sort of like Topps Now. Well, it is like Topps Now, just less nice. I think the Topps Now product is designed better. I think they use much better card stock, and I just like them better overall. I mean, granted, I'm a bit biased because I'm a Topps guy over Panini, but I didn't do a lot of Panini Instant this year, but I did get in after the Super Bowl. I was really interested, of course, being a Patriots fan, so I bought some of the sets, and they came back and looked like hell. I bought like 25 Brady sets, and then a few of the James Whites they put out, and a few team sets. I didn't even touch the team sets. I sent most of them back. They came back. They looked terrible again. But I did pick out the best of the bunch and did well with them, so I'm pleased with that. But I'm telling you, the Panini Instant cards, they had issues on the edges and the corners big time. So this is the James White's record-setting performance seals victory. Beautiful card for the Patriot collection, Gem 10. This is the only one I sent. Just a lot of white on the corners on these cards. This is obviously excellent. No issues with this one, but I'm telling you, a high percentage of these cards do, so that's something to look at if you submit anything. Only sent one of these as well. Also a Gem 10. This is Brady captures record 4th Super Bowl MVP. Not exactly my favorite card, just kind of sitting there at a press conference. Like the on-field cards a lot better, but still. Wanted it for the collection, of course. All right, got a few of these. This is the Brady leads the largest comeback in Super Bowl history. Gem 10, 1. Gem 10, 2. Gem 10, 3. So very cool there. Happy to get them, and I'm actually surprised I got 10's on all these. I sent ones assuming I would get at least 9's, possibly 10's. So very happy. All right, Brady completes Super Bowl record 43 passes. That's 1. Gem 10, 2. Gem 10, 3. And then we move on to Brady set Super Bowl record with 466 passing yards. Gem 1. Gem 2. All right, next one. Super Bowl 51 MVP, 1. Gem 10 number 2. Gem 10 number 3. And then finally, got 2 of this card. Love this card. This is my favorite of the bunch. Brady wins record 5th Super Bowl. That moment where he's raising the trophy with the confetti falling. These were really tough too. Those black corners up at the top, left and right. And hit 2 Gem 10s. So, yeah, cannot complain, guys. 29 card submission, 29 Gem Mint PSA 10s. That's kind of unheard of. Obviously, like I said, these are more modern cards, which helps, but to grab 29 PSA 10s is, it's not something I can say I expected. You would always think you get a few 9s. I did really well my last submission, but even that, I think I got 1 or 2 8s and then maybe like 2 9s, and then I did really well with 10s, but what can I say, guys? Didn't do bad at all. So comment below, let me know what you think of these of this submission, and I mean, you can let me know how I did, but I'm pretty confident you will agree that I did really well, because couldn't do any better than 29 for 29 on PSA 10s. But let me know what your favorite card is of the bunch. Is there a certain one that stands out to you that you like a lot? And I appreciate you guys watching as always. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.